Welcome back. It's Mass Effect Part 3. Part 3 or Part 4?
Part 4.
4. We're on Noveria this time. Well, we've been on Noveria, but we've made some small little bits of progress since the last time that we were on.
Bits and pieces here and there.
You may have recalled the two things that we left on last time were talking to the Hanar, who wanted us to smuggle in some illicit cargo. And also we had about 400 things in our inventory, and we didn't want to sift through them on stream. I have sifted through them off stream. So
good
now,
job.
Thank you. We've got a new, really good pistol. We've got new, really good armor. And our guys are all, we're all kitted out. I did notice that you looked a bit different. Yeah, we got a new armor set. We sold the N7 armor set, and we've got like a Makoto Kusanagi looking thing going on here.
It's a Kevlar bodysuit.
Totally.
It's got space Kevlar.
That way it's lighter. Space camo too. Yeah,
because it's in space.
Speaking of in space, Erdnot Rex and Garrus Vicariant. Okay, I've loaded into this save like 3 or 4 times to do like side stuff and bump our numbers up. For whatever reason, every time I load into this port, Garrus is still poisoned and has not ceased being poisoned. So anyway.
Maybe the air disagrees with him.
Maybe. This is the illicit cargo. It was delivered to the Normandy. You
gonna go for those renegade points?
Yes, but not in the way that you might think. So, this first half of Noveria is all RPG, walking around, talking to people, all bureaucratic obstruction and that kind of nonsense, right?
Well, I gotta ask you then, what's worse? Bureaucratic obstruction or combat in Mass Effect 1?
I like both because... I like the former because you get to bludgeon through it, and I like the latter because it's really bad and just makes me really excited for what's to come. Speaking of excited, Garrus is just like vibrating at the speed of sound here. Stop that, Garrus. I don't know. But I do like Noveria. I will say that I do like Noveria. Now, actually, what I wanted to say before we jumped right into it was we have a couple of ways that we can approach this. We can do what the Hanar wants, and we can just give him the cargo right away, and he'll pay us some money. You can also pay him, or you can also give it to him and then haggle for more money. You can also go a little bit out of your way and find the person that he's dealing with, and we'll talk to them in the next room in a minute here. But you can also like sell it directly to the Krogan that he's got. He's got a bodyguard, and he's like, look, the Hanar is ripping me off. I will give you more money. Just give it to me instead. Or we can do what we're going to do now, which I'll let you see how it unfolds.
Okay.
Because the mission coming up is one of the worst in the game. It's one of the coolest in the game, but the boss fight attached is maybe the hardest in the first game, and we're going to need all the edge that we can get.
How can I help you?
Yeah, where's Annaleus?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus. One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Doesn't seem too pleased to see us.
Doesn't seem too pleased in general.
No.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
Jesus.
You have a problem with spacers?
With any transient population. Unreliable consumer bases. Tax dodgers, probably.
Jesus.
Wow, fuck this guy.
Like right away. And he doesn't even care.
Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
And I represent the second guessing of galactic law.
Just so we understand each other. I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Well, hey, you might be interested. This Hanar wants me to smuggle shit.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
No. You let us into Sibanezia first.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
Oh, it's pretty serious. Check this shit out.
Here's the package.
So what is it?
Proof enough?
I am no weapons expert, but it seems to me that this is a rather
It
advanced
hurts.
device.
Whatever it is, it
Certainly
hurts.
contraband. It would have
Hurts
been
people?
unfortunate if this had
It's
reached
a
its
gun
buyer.
mod. I think it's an ammo mod, actually. What's it worth to you?
It's not yours yet. Make it worth my time.
That is not the response I anticipated from a Spectre. I may have underestimated.
Isn't it though?
I am willing to give you 200 credits.
I mean,
on
the
past
only
release
Spectre
contract.
that we know
Not
so
no,
far is
standing
evil.
Between us, of course. You can only go to peak 15 to
200
speak to
credits,
Lady
huh?
Venezia. If you cause trouble or if the staff asks you to leave, you will be thrown off world.
Yeah, how about you pay
Thrown
me?
off world.
How about you pay me and I keep it? How about that?
Of course, but I'll keep that mod. It's military hardware. I can't leave it in the hands of a civilian.
Of course.
What are
So
you
how
gonna
come
do?
that option was highlighted in red?
That option was highlighted in red
I'm
because we have enough intimidation score.
You get it about.
You can, in addition to doing Paragon and Renegade, you also have a score attached to Charm and Persuade, Charm and Intimidate, respectively. And
Right.
we have been very intimidating up to this point.
Been very intimidating.
So here we are. We've got this Proton round, fourth one, in fact, and we have a shit ton of Omni Gel, and we'll hold on to that. We'll need that later. So, no, we don't want it there. We want it on our shiny new Edge 5 pistol, which, let's see what we got here. So the weapon upgrade that we got, or the round that we got is plus 40 shield bypass at 20% damage reduction. So we're gonna get rid of this and put it on here instead. Just a solid upgrade. Because we're gonna be fighting some shitty enemies with shields that we need to kill fast. Oh, also, our new pistol.
Shields are a problem.
They are a problem. We have significantly more damage than we did before, but we take like a couple of shots less before we overheat. It's just a... But the difference in damage was worth the drop off. Now, let's see what we got here. Gotta go to peak 15. We gotta get down to the garage, which is back the way that we came. Okay. Yeah, there are a bunch of ways to do this little Hanar quest. In fact, let's go ahead and talk to that Krogan before, because we actually didn't get to see him yet. The thing about the port here is that it is filled with... I want to say there's at least 3 concurrent side objectives that you can do while you're here. And the reason that I loaded in where I did is because there are 2 separate instances of elevators in here, and in trying to do, like, find the best path to do this off screen, I went up and down these elevators like at least 10 times this morning, and I was like, oh fuck. Shit,
Oh,
Square
jeez.
Enix. At least it's, you know, while we're here in this elevator and staring in uncomfortable silence, I really appreciate, like, the kind of brutalist architecture that's going on in Noveria.
It feels very cold.
It does. Hello?
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
I'm sorry?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He
I'm
will assume
sorry?
You are here to investigate
I don't
his
really...
company's dirty
well, I
laundry.
don't follow. I don't
That will
care.
distract him from my real intentions.
Why can't you do it?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could.
I love the overlap.
I already bungled this myself.
Yeah,
I realized
Raiden
I
would have
was not
bungled
a
it
real
too.
buyer.
Why should I trust you?
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Oh no.
Much of BH's work
No,
relates
no,
to
no. We've had
biotics.
enough
There are
genetics work
rumors
on this
that the
channel.
Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics.
We've had quite a lot of
Ones.
genetics work on this
Commandos, to be
channel.
specific. We want to assess
God
any
damn it,
potential
more
risks
Asari
to Asari
commandos.
copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer on behalf of the
Oh no,
subject
not
or
copyright law.
discuss
Yeah, that's
their
right.
military
I'm not sure that I want to go
enhancements.
anywhere near
Your
this
real
quest.
objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload
So we
a
really
variety of
just need to get him
monitoring
talking.
viruses.
That's
They will
all.
infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
This is illegal, you know. What's in it for me?
What's in it for me?
Oh
Money,
shit.
of course.
Straight
I would
up.
be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
What's in it for
That's
me?
not bad.
No, that's pretty okay.
Interesting plan.
Yeah, why not?
I'm in.
Excellent. Here's
me
the
get
cracking
paid.
device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Yeah, what's up?
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time.
We got something in
I
common.
tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck.
Uh-huh.
What is this,
If you
LA
see
Noir?
that, press him on the subject.
Zoom in on
You
that
may
bald
distract
dude's
him
face
enough
like he
to
ate a
talk.
lemon. I quit.
I'll
Goodbye.
go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Alright, alright. So
When did we start lemon posting?
oh no. He doesn't like people wasting his time, and he also rubs the back of his neck.
Can I help you?
I'm a Spectre.
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Maybe. You just straight up. And Asari asked me to
Straight
spy.
up.
I might be.
I love how much you can fuck people over in this
It
segment
was my
specifically.
understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
So,
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics...
we also
I can
have really
reserve
high
my
charm
time.
at the moment too.
You have my full attention, Shepard.
Not quite as high though.
I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds.
Oh, so
that
it's
every
still a
strand
roll of the
DNA is
dice.
unique.
It's
Our
still a
patented
roll of the
techniques
dice.
can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research.
I just pulled that out of my ass. I have no idea what I just
However,
said.
we believe they cherry
Being intimidating allowed you to know that.
That's right.
The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those
You- are you
improvements for 30K.
Oh.
For a bulk order,
Are
I
you
can
starting
work
to
with a
notice
sensible
how
package.
There it
BioWare's
is.
20/15 vision
like-
and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
seems high.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely, that's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many.
I mean, I am
developments
strapped
in
with
Noveria,
guns.
Some not entirely legal.
Not everything I do is legal either.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
Oh, that's wrong.
That's not what I said.
My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I got all these guns. Goodbye.
Sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I
I
have
should
to
go.
make. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the city.
Yeah, we're not quite high enough to get the rest of this, I don't think, right now. But, what do you have
I
on
mean,
me?
you got the beep.
We got like halfway through it, so that's something.
Any results?
I quit.
Your toy did its job.
Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Transfer
Alright, yeah,
500
we are
credits
good.
To your account.
More.
I could easily call
I
Mr.
love that
Vargas
that's
and tell him
just what
I
it
just did.
says.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750.
Yeah, I know that's what you meant.
Good day, Spectre.
There is,
You're going all in on the scumbag angle, huh?
I'm not a scumbag, I just need money, alright?
I didn't say you were a scumbag. I just said you were going all in on the scumbag angle.
Daddy needs new shoes. And by daddy, I mean both of our people here. And by new shoes, I mean they're still wearing their default armor, because armor is expensive in this game.
I thought you changed it out.
I didn't change theirs. I've changed mine.
It's me. I'm on Noveria now.
I thought Rex looked different. I guess I was wrong.
I think Rex is still wearing his regular. Hey, you.
He looked smoother.
We all look a little bit smoother. Look at him block like more than half the camera.
It really is more than half.
Also, he immediately knows that we sold him out. Tough.
So? You gonna do something about it?
I'm not stupid. I have nothing to gain by attacking you at this point. Opal and I, though, we're going to have a long talk.
Because he's
Yeah,
pretty
go
long,
kick
right?
his ass.
So, depending on the way that you can do that side quest, also, you can either side directly with the mercenary, corporate espionage there,
A little bit.
or you can also, whoop, what? There we go. I don't know what I just did. We'll know
You
later.
disabled some security.
I don't know what I just did. We'll find out later. But yeah, depending on how you do that side quest, you can either get him to pay you directly like we did before, and at that point you lose out on the mod, or you can do what we just did and piss him off, and he will probably show up when we try to leave and attack us. But we
Probably.
Look, as an engineer, we need all the experience that we can get.
True that.
And he can't really
All
do
the
all that much.
experience and money you can get.
Basically, yeah. Speaking of, we have nowhere near enough money to buy these guys new armor. Because I had the opportunity to buy them armor, but at the expense of getting me no armor. And that's just not going to fly.
And the question kind of becomes, will buying them armor make them useful?
And then I remembered that Garrus just, like, not only dies 2 seconds into every fight, but just fires into walls, like 40% of his activation, so...
Same with Rex, honestly.
Yeah. Although there is one reason that we want Rex on our team during this mission, and I don't know if his AI is good enough to do it or not, but we'll get there. I really hope that it is. We did give them some upgrades, though, so they're not, like, totally in the dark. They got nothing to say about any of this, though.
They're not completely neglected.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
They don't become... The AI does not become good until the second game, which is unfortunate. Okay, now... Which of these doors leads us to the garage? That one? That one? Customs. Oh, maybe we have to talk to them in order to leave. It's been a while since I've done this part. Do I have to talk to you? No, you're not even important enough to get a prompt.
You're not real.
You don't exist, actually. Wait a second. It told us to come back down here, right?
Did it?
I thought so. We gotta go to the garage.
Blood flowing. Find me something to kill.
Damn, Rex.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
Back over here, maybe. Can you guys help me get to the garage?
Get out of here.
You can't help me. What about you?
I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I meant no disrespect. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
I understand.
I can understand how that would make people here nervous.
I hoped you might. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
There are guards
no,
everywhere.
I want to know
You
how
have
to
any
get to the
problems,
garage.
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra special blah
Oh,
blah
shit.
about business here.
Oh shit,
Everyone wants
indeed.
to be
What
different from
happened?
That was a
everyone
bad
else.
sound.
But
I don't
everyone
know.
also thinks they have
It's
a
kinda
special
dark in
right
here,
to
as it
take
turns
over
out.
everyone else.
It sounded like something valuable fell.
Something valuable did fall, but I just don't know what yet.
So you have to keep them from getting too eager.
Something valuable and
Most
fragile,
of my job is
made of
diplomacy.
plastic.
Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
You keep everybody in line, I guess.
Your job is preventing problems, not solving them.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Let's investigate more. Are you good enough to keep the Normandy in line?
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analea Sama is buried under petitions to kick you off work.
Sama, huh?
And you're
Yeah,
actually
she said that the
protecting
first
Normandy
time.
companies.
I believe she
I
also
am
says
protecting
San.
them from themselves. They do not have the personnel or training to
This is
assault
not
an
something that
alliance
pops
frigate.
up very often in Mass Effect, actually. For as much as we, like, hang
Guards
out with,
everywhere. Are there that many
hang out
problems
with
here?
alien
I'm
species,
sure Parsi
like,
San
not a
gave the
whole lot
ultra-special blah
of,
blah about business
yeah,
here.
not a lot of human
Everyone
stuff
wants to
actually
be
leaks
protected
in.
from everyone else, but everyone also thinks they have a special
It can't
right
get
to
through
take
all
over
the
everyone
aliens.
else.
No, it cannot.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Okay. So, that was my not so subtle way of trying to look up the map and remember where the damn garage is. And I think the quest indicators might be lying to us. Because it seems like the quest indicator told us to come back here. Unless I'm blind. And then
Show me that map again.
It told us to go to customs. And there's nothing in there.
There is nothing in there. Yeah, that's weird.
I think I remember where we need to go, though. You remember the blue-collar Turian?
Yeah.
He
Yeah, I
kinda-
remember him.
Kind of sounded like a Brooklyn guy.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Which is a
he's at the
weird,
garage.
weird thing for a Turian to sound like, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, maybe he had a tour on Earth. Who knows?
Maybe he's from Brooklyn, despite being a Turian. You don't know what Earth is like yet.
I don't know how soon Turians look like adults. Let me say that. We know.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a car.
That's the Mako.
No, it's not. Shut up.
No, shut up. It's the Mako.
Every car in the future is the Mako. That would be brilliant. Bye-bye, buddy.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Check this shit.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The
Sure
weather's
hope so.
supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Okay.
So did they just put the Mako in the garage for you?
Yeah. Well, remember, the Mako somehow got to the tunnels when we were on at Zoo's Hope.
Maybe it's remote controlled.
I would believe it. The way that thing handles, you could probably buy
What the
that at a
hell is-
Radio Shack.
Oh, that's what the hell that is.
Yeah, we got more ghosts. Noveria sucks for combat.
A more
by the way.
freaky ghost get.
I ain't afraid no bed. Who's that over there? Oh shit.
What was that noise?
Whose footsteps are these? That guy needs to go down first. You guys wanna... You wanna maybe move out a little bit? Rex, go up there. Just waddles in. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Test out this new pistol of ours. Holy shit, that's a good pistol.
Holy shit, indeed. Those are destroyers. Keep in mind.
It's alright.
Don't get destroyed.
Oh, I'm glad we stopped in that shop. Oh man, look at him just fall from the ceiling too.
What are these?
Oh no, the CD quality stopped, and also I can't seem to run.
Oh no, not the dialogue. Oh
So-
no, not the grenade.
Hey,
What
talk.
did you do here, Commander?
Just, I defended myself.
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth
You
attacked
should be
us.
paying me.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
You see them, their bodies are there.
Packed them
You
in the
fucking-
shipping container she arrived.
Did you not hear the
I don't
rockets?
believe that. We did thorough scans.
Did
of
you
them.
not
There
hear,
were
like,
no
the
power
weird Geth
sources, no
noises?
element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Well, now you know what to look for.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
You know, if I die.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said
Yeah.
the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
They're establishing a
Unless
video
reports
game
get
trilogy.
forward, if word
That's
gets
right.
out
That's
about
what's
those
happening out
Geth,
there.
May be an investor panic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the problem. Jesus. What's the damn run command?
It's probably like Alt or backslash or something.
Probably Z.
Z. That's almost as cryptic as what I was saying.
No, it's F. You know, F, the most widely used command in all of PC gaming.
That's right.
Why would you ever want anything else?
It's so widely used that you can't change it.
So this is something that you could have done to make it easier. You can use the Grizzly, but it kind of cuts your experience in half. And also,
Weak.
I really wanted to try this gun.
And it
'Cause-
didn't give you any trouble.
No, it seems okay. However, let me say that the boss fight that we're gonna have to get into later is not an issue of DPS.
It is an issue of, do the mechanics want to cooperate today? Is it that?
Yes, sort of. You'll see what I mean later.
Oh my god. Is it a Mako boss fight?
No, it's not a Mako boss fight. It's not. We already had a Mako boss fight. There are a couple more out in the world as well, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would that stop them?
It wouldn't.
What are you, stupid?
What are you, some kind of chump?
See a chump?
There's a lot of incidental dialogue about this place also. I don't know if we went over it when we talked about
Gonna put some snow in your eye.
Gonna put some snow in your eye. Okay, no, see, this is a Christmas level. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Shut up. Everybody's Christmas. Let it snow.
That's the name of my Christmas album. Shut up, it's Christmas.
Shut up, it's Christmas. It's really good. Ooh, okay. I'll take it. Everybody back inside the Mako. The Mako Iwamatsu.
May he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. Alright.
Man, that's gonna bum me out every time.
He is great. If anything...
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, for sure. I never got, like, big into Conan the Barbarian, but I love Samurai Jack. I love Avatar The Last Airbender. And he's just great. And I love Dexter's Lab.
Was he in Dexter's Lab?
Yeah, he's, enter at your own peril, where impossible things may happen the world's never seen before.
Whoa,
That's
for
him.
real?
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea.
I know, and now that you know, it's like, it's always gonna be there.
It's like, of course. Of course.
Look at this bullshit. Anybody who tells you the Mako is bad doesn't know it. We hit them so hard they ricochet off the ceiling.
Wonderful. I'm glad.
So yeah, we didn't talk about this before, but in the briefing that we get in the codex entry for Noveria, this place is big on not just bureaucracy and like investors and shareholders and all that garbage, but it is also a like ski resort because of everybody who has to be there, and it is also home to the Hot Labs, which is where we're going now, which because Noveria is not technically part of Citadel space, it doesn't have to follow the same like Geneva conventions and all of the weird ass science experiments that are too controversial for everywhere else in the galaxy come here. Just so that we're all aware.
Just so we're all aware.
There we go. What do we get? What do we get? Okay, cool. Good stuff. And this one too. There's a lot of this. This minigame I don't think appeared in any of the other Mass Effects. Every one of them has their own, I believe. I mostly remember the one from 2, which is just like a matching memory puzzle, but it's neat. I like it. I think they also have one. They have like 3 in Mass Effect 2, but they're all stupidly easy. This one is weird on controller. I kind of prefer it on the mouse and keyboard. Also, I'm seeing a lot of...
Turns out it never came back because no one liked it.
Pretty much. I'm seeing a lot of death pits here. I'm gonna save.
Watch out for those death pits.
You never know.
You never know.
It's one of my favorite punk rock bands, the late 90s.
The death pits?
The death pits. You ever see those t-shirts that's just like the picture of everybody pumping their fist at the Seinfeld logo and it says death grips?
I think I have seen that.
I really like that shirt. Get fucked. Yeah, this place can be pretty peaceful when it wants to be. Pretty chill. Pun unintended.
No, pun completely intended.
Fair enough. Oh man, that guy saw us from far away. You know that guy? That guy there?
You get that thing I sent you?
That person? That one?
Yeah, that one.
This also fulfills your sci-fi need. There we go. Yeah, you gotta look at that. This also fulfills your sci-fi need for like a Hoth type planet. Only this time we're the AT-AT. And we're much faster.
And less prone to tripping.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
No. I've been pretty okay at not making us trip so far, but the Mako be tripping. The Mako trips
the Mako
often.
do be tripping.
When BioWare designed this vehicle the first time, they didn't think that it'd be like it is, but it in fact do.
But it do.
It do. Ooh, that was close. Look at it. The Mako's great. You can put that on a business card. The Mako's great. And then on the other side it says Mako Apologist. Also, they didn't need to do that like Misty Valley in the bottom there, but they did, and I like it. It's about as much as you could hope for on the original Xbox.
Yeah. The original Xbox, which this game did not come out on.
That's right.
That's right.
I still think it does. In my mind, I think it does. Because
Yeah?
at that point in time, I was playing a lot of Xbox because I only had that and a GameCube. And I never had a PlayStation 2 until like later on in life. And then about 3 months into owning my first PlayStation 2, I tripped on a cord and fucking knocked it over like a bookcase and it just broke. I'm like, well, guess I'm never playing Ed, Edd n Eddy's Misadventures again. Except I can because it's on the PC now. Through the magic of homebrew. Oh, wow.
I fucking love to see it. Oh, wow, what happened?
I wanted to test the DPS on that Juggernaut, and it turns out I didn't have quite enough.
It tested its DPS on you instead.
Enemy sighted. Also, what are you talking about, Garrus? There's nobody here.
Not anymore, there's not.
Garrus is drunk.
It turns out he's the one driving the Mako.
Yeah, that's right. Why are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions? Oh, and you can zoom in, I guess, if you want.
if you want.
Doing that is kind of boring, though, because it just turns it into, like...
A turret.
Yeah. And also makes it even more difficult to drive, because you can no longer see where you're going. Which, if the Mako didn't need one thing, it was that. Boy, does it not need that. A decent strategy for dealing with large groups of enemies is often to park it, like, here, and just zoom in and shoot from here, and it's, like, the range is surprisingly good.
Just blast them with the turret.
Yeah, like Danny DeVito would have done. You get in
Just
there
like
and you
Danny
start
DeVito
blasting.
would have done.
Danny DeVito would have been great in a... I want a Mass Effect movie to come out, but Commander Shepard is Danny DeVito.
No, I want a new Mass Effect game to come out, but they just digitize Danny DeVito like they did Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
Because
But
it's
it's
a big,
Danny DeVito instead.
stupid jellyfish! Yeah, I like that. Wake the fuck up, Garrus. We got a Sovereign to burn. And then the game crashes.
And then they put out a hotfix on December the 20th that I have yet to try still.
Oh, is that... Oh, okay, You know what I did last night?
What did you do last night?
I started a second character, and I was like...
Why?
all right, yeah, no, so let me finish, right? Because you're gonna like this. I started the second character, and I was like, all right, this time I'm gonna be a street kid, and I'm gonna do all the choices that I didn't do, and I'm gonna be all guns this time, right? I'm gonna be guns and mantis blades.
Right.
And I got through the first conversation, and I was like, fuck, and then I uninstalled the game. And now I have 80-something extra gigabytes.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
I really liked the look of that character, too. They looked awesome. But the second that I got into one of those like cutscenes, I started like mashing the C button to skip through the dialogue, and I was like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. All right, how about we do this time? Damn.
You gotta watch out for those projectiles.
We do have to watch out for those projectiles. Unity? Unity.
Unity's a pretty good game engine.
It's surprisingly
But
versatile.
But is it good enough to save you right now?
But is it good enough to run Mass Effect? So isn't the whole issue with Crysis that it only has, like, really bad single threading? And that's the reason that nothing can run it, is because it's so hilariously poorly optimized that it's just, like, not even an option?
I don't know if that's how it was at the time, but people can run it now. I'll tell you a game people still can't run. Saints Row 2.
Yeah, that's true. I had trouble running that, too. I really wanted to play that, because you seemed like you liked it a lot.
I do like that game a lot, and I'd like to play it again. One time I started playing it on an Xbox 360 that I got, right?
Yeah.
Like a few years after the fact. And the fucking thing kept overheating.
Oh, jeez.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility.
The thing would just overheat, and the game would freeze, and I would lose progress, and eventually I got to the point where I was just like, yeah, okay. This ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, we didn't get very far. Ooh, okay, we got more options to choose from.
We never got to play Saints Row 2 together, and do you know why?
Why?
Because Evolve got discontinued. And that was the only way you could play that game together.
But I thought that we got into the same session and then didn't get any further than that.
No, we never got that far.
Okay.
We were both trying to set up Evolve, and then we looked further into it, and we were like, wait, this just doesn't work anymore.
That's right. and instead I tried to play it myself and got as far as like installing that Afro Dude patch and put like a Daft Punk sweater on myself and called it a day.
And then never picked up the game again. And this is one of those times where I can't blame you.
There we go. Ooh, more pistols. Yes, please. Also, while we're doing this and picking up... Oh my god, we're picking up so much items. While we're doing this and picking up items, the way that the inventory works in this game, and I say it's one of the two really, really big problems that they needed to fix, is, I believe you, on your person, can carry 150 items, and you on your person, you as in each individual person, can carry 20 items in your inventory. Your inventory in your main menu can hold up to 150 items, and you cannot like choose when you pick something up. The only choice you have is whether or not to pick it up or to erase it for Omnijail.
You cannot back out.
Right. Which becomes a problem because you pick up a ton of stuff, and because this is an RPG, you might well run into items that you really want to keep. And if you run into something that's better than what you're carrying and your capacity is full, you're screwed and you just have to burn it.
Shit out of luck.
Which is unfortunate. Oh, we do have one more up there. Okay, I see him. Yeah, this armor is serving us quite a bit better. How about Rex? Go up there.
Do your thing that you're good at.
I guess the game decided that was good enough.
What was that? What was that?
What was that
Probably
noise?
agreed and have a panic attack. I'll protect
Why did you say it twice?
Why'd you say it twice, though?
Whose footsteps are these?
Say something once. Why say it again?
Say something
Say something once. Why say it again?
That was a
That's
really
my
good one.
fucking favorite.
I know. What's the second part where he's like, always have something to say, and then he stops for like a full minute? Unknown alien. Good job, Garrus.
Good job, Garrus.
Also, look how long these tendrils are.
They're like big ol' shrimp.
They are. They're like big crawfish. If they get up close to you and they explode, not only will they explode on you, but they will also poison you.
I can see that.
Which, rough.
Poison seems kind of pointless.
Well, I mean, it seems to be with Garrus forever. Like, he's been poisoned this entire episode.
He has been poisoned this entire episode.
Also, get ready to see these guys a lot, because this level is positively filled with them.
It's the exploding kamikaze guys level. Every game's gotta have one.
And they keep doing this, where they, like, spawn behind you. Yeah, fine. Whatever.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Little did I know, we've encountered a game-breaking bug in which skipping that unknown enemy specifically makes it so that you can't get to Saren.
That's right.
He just doesn't spawn. Also, I like.
He's like, no, what? You know what? No, if you're not gonna take this seriously, I'm fucking out.
Fred Tascatore wasn't paid enough to not show up to show up today, rather.
No, he wasn't paid enough to not show up.
This is his off time. Well, okay then.
A backup power system, Commander. It must be for the station's mainframe.
Seems like everything's broken. Ugh. Fuck me sideways. This sucks. This right here is the reason why this puzzle this hacking minigame thing did not come back. Mostly because of Noveria. Got to talk to a VI to turn the power on. We got to turn the power on to get this stuff on. No power.
Game over. Life over.
There is no life here. Alright, time to boot it up. One thing that I liked when we came in to establish that this place is cold is the windows were frosted in the elevator.
It's a nice touch.
It is. Okay. VI core appears inoperable. Or inoperational, rather. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the databanks or use OmniGel to repair the damaged systems. Yeah, take our 100 OmniGel, please. Yes. Good job. You beat it. Side quest skipped. You know,
you found the true ending to Death Road to Canada.
That's right.
Would you like help?
Pop up.
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
I'm a Spectre.
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives.
Ah, goddammit.
This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
Where's Benezia?
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station.
I actually didn't expect you to tell me.
User alert.
Me either.
System is currently inoperable.
Damage report. Computer.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress.
Would you like to install Windows 10? No, Cortana, thank you.
With emergency containment procedures. Manual restart
Would you like to install Microsoft Edge? No, thank you, Cortana.
are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline.
Just
Report
ruined
complete.
thoroughly.
Do you have an additional system?
Thoroughly and utterly.
Ugh, goddamn.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
So if you go down
User
there...
alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Wait, no, we already did that.
Alert. Landline connections
We already
are
did that.
disabled.
I got
Passenger
worried.
Trams are offline.
I got really worried that we were going to have to go back there and do it again anyway.
Now exiting to the roof.
So,
Or worse yet, you fucking sequence broke it and just broke the game.
yeah, which is possible. You know, the puzzle that you have to do down there is something that BioWare likes to put in a lot of their games. It was in all of the older ones. I don't know if it showed up in Jade Empire, but I know that it was in both KOTOR games, which is like the Towers of Whatever puzzle, where you basically have three holy shit. You basically have...
Yeah, you know, the Tower of Whatever.
You have 3 columns, and each one... Oh my god. Unity.
That pistol seems to be paying off dividends.
A little bit. Shield boost. Nope, not good enough.
Not good enough.
Not enough cash.
Stranger.
No, that's too low. Where'd we come? Oh, we came in from here. Do we have to?
What moron installed
Do you have to?
turrets facing backwards?
How much of this do I have to do again?
People in as much as they want to keep others out.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, we gotta do parts of this again.
Oh no!
Hey guys, if you're gonna put checkpoints in your system, you should honestly, we're at the point in game development where checkpoints should be incredibly liberally used.
And they should be at the start of every combat encounter, no exceptions.
Or at, like, right before. Like, don't lock you into combat, lock you into the state in which you're about to open the door. Luckily, it's not too bad. Except for our accuracy, which is suffering. What was I saying? I was saying something before. Oh, the towers
I'm sure
puzzle.
you were.
The towers puzzle, where you have 3 columns, and each one is, like, shifting blocks over from one end to the other, but, like, you can't shift larger items if smaller items are on top of them. So you have to, like, shift an entire column's worth of boxes over to a second column. It sucks.
It sounds like a pain in the ass.
They're, like, obsessed with it. Like, they love it. And everyone hates it. I'm pretty sure they stopped showing up after Mass Effect 1. Because Mass Effect 1 did a lot of numbers, did a lot of number monies, and people complained enough that they were like, okay.
And they were like, okay.
We're not
need to maybe think on this one a little better.
Joey buying his Xbox for his daily Madden injection is maybe not going to enjoy and not going to buy the Towers of... what? I forgot. I don't remember what it's called.
The Towers of Bullshit.
The Pillars of No. That is the last time. No more will I use that transport carrier. 3 shipments we lose in Macedon's system in 1 month. They are too stupid or too slow. If only Gregor still ran his shipments, he would get what I need and no mercenaries would dare to stop him. Gotta get that valuable lore.
The Pillars of Inanity.
I almost thought that was the name, and then I was like, no, it's not.
No. No, but also yes. But also no.
Good job, Garrus.
Garrus is the real MVP here.
Garrus keeps, like, taking one for the team, I'll tell you, though. Oh god, these things are kind of terrifying. The way that they, like, rush at you and spear you is nuts. They do a lot of damage. Well, fuck that room. We already established we don't need to go in there.
It's too much.
That's too high. Can't save here.
Can't save here.
Why would you think it was okay to save here?
Why would you ever think it's okay to save? What are you, stupid?
Spectres don't need to save. Spectres only save one thing, and that's the galaxy. I think we might be too close to the elevator. I think you can't do it if you're too close to the elevator, which is... I understand, but also that's hilarious.
It's game design. It's game logic.
It's the game. This is the game that you have to play.
Man, you talk about the game, and that just makes me think of Ballmasters 9000. Is it 9009? I think it's 9009.
I don't know what that is.
It's a new show by the Super Jail studio.
Oh, okay.
And it's... I like it.
I'm sure
I'm
it's
not going to say it's a masterpiece.
Is it just another, like, of that type?
It's not Super Jail.
Okay.
It's not just the same thing again.
But
it is very much like you can tell that it's the same people.
This facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut
okay.
this thing up?
Crap, a pop-up. I wish that's what it actually said.
Me too. A lot of those are really good.
I wish that was the dialogue.
Like, one of the ones that I really liked was when we were talking to the lady who wanted to do corporate espionage, and the renegade option was more. Period.
More. It's better, because it's the intimidate option.
Yes.
User alert.
More.
Line connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
This is open now. What could this be? Oh, it's a big rock. Can't wait to show all my friends. They don't have a rock this big.
Now entering main reactor.
Every game has, like, one mission like this that's supposed to be, like, the creepy / aliens callback. And this is this game's.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. Take this stuff.
User alert. Landline connections are
Oh my
disabled.
god. Oh no.
That sounds dangerous.
Does this door work? Yeah, okay. This one's probably better, actually. Yeah, this works fine. This is perhaps the better option. Who's behind us?
User alert.
Oh, hello.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Oh, and Rex is
The
dead.
danger. Why are your teammates so useless?
Alert.
I don't know.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Let's wait for... Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
Just close that door right back up. Maybe go in the other side. Well, I don't think they can open the door. Oh, hey, Rex. Shepard. You hear that?
I do hear that.
What the fuck is that?
It's the jumping assholes.
How many of them are there? Ooh.
User alert. Main reactor shut
I'm
down
happy that
in
you're not
accordance
playing
with
this because you would
emergency
hate
containment
this so
procedures.
much.
Manual
I'm
restart
sure I
required.
would. I'm sure I would despise it.
User alert.
It's rough.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Well, let's go ahead.
I'm sure I would despise it, but I can play something like Cyberpunk and like it.
Man, so I started that, part of the reason why I stopped, like, immediately, as soon as I started that second save, was, I was like, I was feeling those old GTA 5 feelings of, wait, why am I playing this? Oh, I think I might be, I can feel, like, the legit addiction forming.
Alert. Main
And I was like,
reactor shut down
that
in
multiplayer is
accordance
coming
with
soon.
emergency containment
I
procedures.
understand why this game was
Manual
made this
restart
way.
Required.
I wonder when that multiplayer is going to get here. I am willing to give it the chance to be good.
I believe that that will be a better multiplayer game than it will be a single-player game.
Which is kind of tragic.
I consider that, yes. That's the kind of reason why I'm so down on that game. Because it is not a terrible video game. It's very, very broken. But when it functions, it's not what I want it to be. It's not what I hoped it would be. But it is better than GTA 5. Like,
you're so down on that game, it kind of makes me not want to bother finishing it.
I will tell you that the best stuff is kind of towards the end, actually. I did like how it ended. And there are enough, there are multiple endings to the point that you'll probably have something unique. Diplomat advisory warning. The following message was transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients across the extranet. Further monitoring of the situation is warranted. My fellow biotics, you have been selected to receive this transmission because of our shared plight. Few understand us, fewer tolerate us. We must stand together, we must build our own new world. Come, join us in the Hawking Edda cluster. Only as one body can we fight and right the wrongs done to our kind.
Okay, so now feels like a good time to ask. What the fuck is a biotic?
Biotics are, you know... So Caden is a biotic. And for people in the... who want to know in the later games, like Jack and Samara are biotics. Basically, they're your wizard class. Like, if we were an adept and we were throwing around, like, warp and throw and stuff like that, we would be biotics.
So, in other words, you are the gifted archetype.
Yeah, you're the gifted. You can use the spells.
And people who can't use the spells don't like the people who can use the spells because they throw the balance into flux and make people harder to control.
I wouldn't... It doesn't go quite that far.
It's not quite as cynical as I make it sound.
No. In Cyberpunk, there would be racism against that.
Like in Deus Ex?
Yeah, in Deus Ex, it would be racist against Augs. And that's not what's happening. Like, there's a little bit of that because of just the amount of people in the galaxy. But it's more like, these people are fucking weird, and I don't understand. And I don't like that I don't understand.
Like straight-up caveman brain.
Mm-hmm. The Asari typically make pretty good biotics. But not exclusively.
They live forever.
Let's go. Also, it has something to do with, like, how much Element Zero and, like, that Mass Effect shit that you've been exposed to.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
We have a little bit of it going on with Shepard, actually.
Yeah?
As an engineer, we do have access to some of that kind of stuff.
Limited biotics.
Limited biotics. Okay, we can't go to the trams just yet. What can we do? What's my objective? You don't have any objectives.
Yeah, that's also how I feel most of the time.
I think we gotta go back up and do that room that killed us last time. Save here. I'm really not looking forward to doing that.
Retirement is just the post-game of life.
That's fair.
Not a very good post-game, but it's there.
Hey, you know what game doesn't have a post-game?
Fucking Cyberpunk. Spoilers.
Yeah.
It's got that Breath of the Wild post-game that sucks.
Yeah, we're gonna transport you back to before the point of no return, and that'll be your checkpoint. Although, it does... You do have a sort of New Game Plus, in that they give you any special items that you picked up from the point of no return until the point that you made that hard save.
But is there an actual New Game Plus? Because I would be interested in that.
The New Game Plus is you go on Nexus Mods and you download somebody else's... Oh, shit. I thought that was Rex for a second. I was like, why is Rex so long?
Why are you so racist? All Krogans look the same.
That's not a Krogan.
Even the ones that aren't Krogans.
Now you're the racist. It is you.
User
I
alert.
refuse.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
What, you couldn't get enough racism from the biotics? Now it has to come from the Krogan?
Alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
You know, one of the things that I actually really like about Mass Effect is...
all of the racism.
I was gonna say the lack of
you
racism.
You love the racism.
There are so many different races in this game series, and the fact that all of them, for the most part, kind of live in harmony. And not like total harmony, but... You know, there are Solarians, and there are Krogans, and there are Turians working together, despite stuff like the Genophage and the First Contact War. That's awesome. And it's part of the reason why they kind of don't trust humans.
Because of all the racism.
They're like, oh, you guys couldn't stop, like, killing yourselves and each other. We really don't want you at the head of galactic space.
And that is honestly entirely fair.
Yes. Alright, everybody up. Everybody save. Noveria is so weird because it's not like difficult. It's just so everyone is like a glass cannon right now. All right, everything's back up to normal. I get the feeling that we're supposed to like run around here and do more like they gave you all this combat room, but like what were my options there? You know?
Shoot or be shot, I guess.
Shoot or be stabbed.
Shoot or be exploded on.
You know what? Now that I think about it, you've already been past what... We had a conversation about this, but you've been past what is one of the best missions in the game for Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that I will say is particularly strong about it is it gets better as it goes along in that it starts incredibly weak and ends in a place that I like.
Yeah, we talked about this, you were really upset about that first act.
It's terrible. I'm still upset about it, and I've been done with it for 40 hours. We went this way. Now we can use the trams.
The thing is, though, that first act being terrible, I think is the point.
Here's the thing. I would have been okay with that first act being terrible if that was one of the life paths. If that was like what you got if you were a street kid, and then you got an entirely different first act if you were a corpo, and an entirely different act, like you spend like 20 minutes maybe in the Badlands at the beginning of that game. You can in fact sequence break it if you don't climb that tower at the very beginning. If you don't climb that tower at the beginning and have that conversation and just walk to where Jackie is, it takes 2 minutes and you can just see him that way. Which...
Nice.
Like, what the fuck? You know?
Well, it was either they do it like that or they do it the Rockstar way where it straight up doesn't let you in until you talk to the guy.
I feel
and
like...
if that was the case, you would be bitching about that too.
What I wanted was for the life paths to matter, though, you know? Like, to be more...
I think it makes for a good bit of character development with all of the dialogue options that you get.
Imagine how much better of a... Imagine how much better it would have been if it was that entire first act, and then all points diverge in Act 2. Because that's kind of what they sold. Like, Jesus Christ. Sorry, that was the bugs, not the game. That was this buggy game, not that buggy game. Did you see the thing that EDF's Twitter posted?
Oh, did EDF's Twitter post something?
They were like, if you're gonna play a game with bugs, why not play ours? You can kill
That's
our
good.
bugs.
I like that.
It's really...
I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah, no, that game gets stronger as it goes. I kind of wish... Well, I suppose technically you can go back and see a number of the different endings from that point of no return save, but you can't see all of them, and I like that. Some of them are totally locked into, like, earlier story things.
Departing Central Station. Destination?
That is interesting to me. Don't tell me more, but it's interesting.
No, I won't. I'll say it's a good point. One might say that most of the converse that you can have around that game, discourse rather, is around the ending.
Binary Helix Research Facility.
Oh boy.
I was kind of surprised a little bit. Oh, that's only to say that most of the interesting stuff, or sorry, the most interesting stuff happens at the very end. Actually, I wouldn't say that either. I would say, personally, the most divergence happens in the ending. There are a lot of different endings. The most interesting stuff for me is like that sequence with the doll, with the psychotherapy session, and...
That was super cool. Spoilers, by the way.
I didn't say anything about with spoilers. I just said that you at one point go and talk to a doll.
Which I guess if you're unaware, a doll could be any number of things.
That's right. In fact, it's probably not even what you think, because what you think a doll is not what a doll is. That's a joy toy.
Yeah? Dolls are like their own weird little fucked up thing.
Yes, they are. Very Ghost in the Shell. I liked everything having to do with the Mox's storyline. It was very, very Ghost in the Shell.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can they run a tram?
Can those things work at train's controls?
Yeah, what?
I'm not assuming any goddamn thing.
Oh, you just don't know?
And that's enough that I won't shoot.
Don't
I'd like to
know.
who you are.
Doesn't matter, I'm here for Benezia.
I was sent to find an Asari matriarch.
I will be right back.
Go ahead, yeah.
She came through here. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore.
I imagine you'd get kind of fucked up. You'd spend long time enough down here.
More staff then.
You did well.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Yeah, I need to talk to her.
Benezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
There's an
I
emergency
mean, one person
elevator
can do a
out by the
lot.
Trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
I have some questions. Tell me more about the facility.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
How secure are you?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
This place is vulnerable.
I just wanted to offer some deployment advice. You're lucky these things are dumb animals. 3 coordinated guys could take this place.
Have you checked the layout yet? Easily defensible by a few people. That's not counting the automated defenses.
Computers can be hacked. I did.
Automated defenses can be overridden.
What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location.
He's kind of not having it.
Labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What do they do here exactly?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
I don't really like that answer. Tell me more about these guys we're fighting.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Yeah, you know what, that's fair. Tell me about your people, actually.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
Well, look. I still need to know about Benezia.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
The bugs came here?
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I like you, actually.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. Got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only.
Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
I get you. I
got
get you.
work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh boy.
Hell, man the perimeter!
Go, go, go!
Here we go.
Go, go, go!
Oh, the Rachni have disengaged my audio driver. Is that all of them? Guess that's all of them.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
It'd be stupid of me not to help.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Well, okay then. These guys don't have names, so I guess we'll just continue onwards. And this place is really, really coming apart. Like, you can't go more than a couple of seconds without having to fight some of those things. Nothing in here. I see stuff. Hey, what's up? Everybody's here. Everybody's having a good... Well, maybe not that guy. Everybody else is having a good time.
What?
Oh, geez.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
What?
Yeah, that's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
I think it's neat. Everybody's calling me a dullstone, though. I don't like that. Can I ask about you?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Consider it
You don't need
much.
to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
You know what? That's fair.
Sorry, I'll leave.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Alright, you know what? Best of luck to you. We're gonna save talking to him, because I like the Elcor. And I think Bix will too.
What? No!
Well, what's up, dude?
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
I have questions. Tell me about you.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
Well, what happened?
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public.
Oh, jeez.
Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Well, tell me about, can you tell me anything about Benezia?
I'm looking for an
I feel like I need all the info I can get.
Sorry. Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
Right, okay. Tell me a little bit more about the hot labs.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Well, is he still there? Is he surviving?
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
Gotcha. Understand. Tell me a little bit more about the situation.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain.
Oh.
None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Buddy, I kind of feel like if I were to report any suspicious noises, I would be reporting like every 10 seconds. This place seems really rough. Everybody's holding it together, though.
What do you want?
I don't like your tone, man, but I understand.
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
You sound very familiar. What's going on here?
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Yeah, alright.
Suit yourself.
I'm just trying to avoid an incident.
Well, tell me a little bit more about who you are.
Are you the doctor here?
So what's going on here?
Basically, we talked to those security guys at the front, and everything is still going to hell. They have been basically working in shifts for hours and hourly shifts for days, and aliens keep attacking. In fact, we got attacked in the middle of that conversation.
What happened to these
As
people?
soon as we got past them, we walked into this tiny little hot labs area where we're just kind of talking to everybody here in the camp. And
talking about aliens.
Everybody's getting screwed. Everybody's getting screwed and having like a lot of people are getting sent to the med bay, a lot of people are dying. It's rough. Also, most people here are in such a state that they kind of don't want to talk to us at all, which is fair.
That's fair.
I have difficulty, like, not understanding. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Or rather, it might be better to say it is not difficult to understand why somebody might not want to talk to Shepard. Also, we've got this guy to talk to, which I was saving for you.
Oh, yeah?
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
So, these guys are my favorite of all of the alien races. I'm here looking for Benezia.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now...
These guys are pretty great.
These are the Elcor.
I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
They are they're unable to, like, emote properly. So they have to, with courtesy, give all of their intonation before the start of their sentences. Which is really wonderful. They don't show up...
And it is awfully courteous.
They don't show up a whole lot in the game, but when they do show up, I'm very happy to see them. Oh, Unity amp, huh? That might be good for us. I'm gonna take that. Do I not have enough? I'll accept it. Thank you. Yeah, the rest of this is pretty, the rest of this is actually pretty expensive. But I love the Elcor. They're awesome. In games past, or rather, in later games, they talk about the past of their species and what like an Elcor warrior looks like. And essentially, they just strap, like, guns and turrets to their backs, and they're walking tanks.
I mean, that dude's wearing solar panels.
Mm-hmm. Or something like them, anyway. He's awesome. You know what?
Seems pretty good.
We should, oh. We should give that to somebody. These are pretty good. And this is better than what we've got. The Ryko. The Raiden. This is just a flat improvement. And I do like that they just automatically let you take your upgrades over to the new one.
Good stuff.
I can't think of any other game that actually allows you to do that. I'm gonna take this for myself, actually. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
Alright. Let's see if I can get through this one. Master hack. I'm in. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I was really happy that, how should I put this? There was a later mission in Cyberpunk. Ooh, you're looking a little invisible there, Rex.
Kind of shimmery around the edges, huh?
There's a later mission in Cyberpunk where I, like, got into some sort of facility that I had to hack in order to get there, and V was literally like, I'm in. And I was like, I don't know if they did that on purpose, but I love it. Jesus.
I think that the voice actor for V does a fantastic job.
Yeah, they're both great. I was a little distracted at first because they're both the female V voice actress does a lot of anime stuff, and I haven't seen anything that she's done, but like I was able
Anything
to.
I would know?
I don't know, maybe. I wasn't able to find a whole lot on either of them, but I was able to find a little bit more on her. She's great. The guy, I had this weird feeling where in the beginning, something about his, like, intonation reminded me a lot of the dude that plays Wei Shen, and he's not. He's definitely not the same guy, but I was getting a really similar vibe.
Enemies everywhere.
Look at this shit. Dead.
Dead.
Man, fully upgraded marksman is no joke. You get that and a good pistol, you're pretty much done. I mean, as it turns out, pistols are, like, pound for pound, the best gun in Mass Effect. Because with marksman, they fire more consistently, with less spread, with higher damage output, and they also don't overheat like a snipe with as fast as an assault rifle does. So if you have a good enough pistol and you're trained in it, that's it. You've won.
I guess they had to give you something, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Which works fine for me, because I also just really like the look of the pistols in these games.
It would be cool if you could get rid of all the stupid vestigial guns that you're never going to use.
Yeah. Like, the problem is that we can technically use them, but we can't train
you're
them.
not going to.
Like, we literally cannot... This is me zooming in with the sniper rifle.
It's pointless.
This is our spread with the assault rifle. And it overheats that fast, too. So it's like, there's nothing. There's no reason.
There's no point. There's no point.
It's like when we played EDF, and we had that one thing that, like, fired in a V pattern, and it was like, what is this?
This isn't helpful.